Your court television news starting now.
Can you see me now? I hope so, because I can't see any of you. Good evening, everybody, and welcome, yes, to a late night. Well, for me, because as you can see, I was just barely going to bed when, say what? Well, we better break the news, as promised. Breaking news update with NJCourts. And I have some breaking news. Oh, yes, I do, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, like I was saying, I was actually just going to bed, enjoying my little eye massager. Thank you, Ono. Shout out to you. And all of a sudden, I get a little message on the Instagrams, ladies and gentlemen. It says, NJCourts. And I see this. Let me just show you this, right? And sorry, I kind of just jumped. I got just too excited here. But welcome, everybody, to a evening version of the breaking news edition with NJCourts. Trina Golden case update. Yes. And I've got one for you. All right. So let me just show you here really quick. Welcome, everybody, to pretty much what I woke up to. Okay. This was my message right here. Just simple and easy. Give me 1 second. I'm going to just pull up the, just pretty much consisted of a image here. And I want to share that image with you. There it is. Give me a second and I'll cue that up here. Share screen. All right, let's see what you guys see here. There you go. So this is what I see, ladies and gentlemen, right here. I see this, what looks like it was an IP2, from the IP2 forum, and it says murder of Trina Golden is out of jail. So this is what was messaged to me. And I said, what? I said, out of jail? Well, that's strange. Well, I said it's possible, but I know that they had a hearing coming sometime early next year. We've talked about that. That was from our last update. So I said, well, shoot, I better investigate into this, right? That's what we do on this channel. Well, I was going to just do it tomorrow morning, but I said, well, you know what? Let's just check this out, because I wasn't going to be able to go to bed without knowing, right? It's just one of those things that's just going to be in my head all night. And then finding out what the news was, I said, well, we better break it to everybody. So let me show you exactly what's happened. Let me answer this question very simple, because the message to me after this was, well, do you think this is true? And I said, well, this looks like an old picture. Just looks like it's an IP2 community post. So I said, let me look into it. That's what I did. So I'm going to share with you guys pretty much what I found. Literally, I just found out this information about maybe 30 minutes ago, right when I posted the notification, maybe 30, 45 minutes ago, about this time. So let me get this off of here. So I'm going to share with you exactly what pretty much I found out, like I said, about 30 minutes ago. And that's pretty much it. Nothing long, just going to break this news. We'll look at some things together. We'll learn some things together. Then we'll call it a night, because I'm tired. All right. So let me just jump over to chat here really quick. And again, welcome to everybody joining us on this breaking news edition of the NJCourts TV station. Or on the NJCourts TV station. There we go. I'm going to work on that next year. All right. There I am. There you are. All right. Let me lower myself here. What up? Hey, I see some of the members of the mod squad. Welcome to my mods. I see members of the jury. Welcome to all the members of the jury. And welcome to everybody else. All right. Yeah, exactly, John Jacobs. I said it's an old picture. So I said, So I said, well, I better just do my own investigation. That's the only way we're going to figure this out, right? Why guess? Why figure? Let's just get to the facts. That's what we do on this channel. So that's what we're going to do. So I made it really simple and easy. Best way we start off first when we do this is let's check the pretty much jail inmate roster. Okay. We've already done that. We did that with Ski Mask Andy. Okay. We've shown you how that looks. We've done that with, who did we just do? Oh, with Mr. Brandon Grosso. Okay. AKA Hampton Brandon. All right. That was through the San Diego Sheriff's Department, kind of their inmate roster search. So, which is kind of nice that a lot of these, local municipality as well as county jails are now starting to make their databases accessible through the internet essentially. So we went to the pretty much state of Kansas, to the state of Missouri, this more specifically is the Johnson County Sheriff's Office website. Okay, that's the best way to put this. That's out of Olathe, Kansas. All right. And again, I get confused because there's Kansas City, Kansas, and then there's Kansas City, Missouri. So, and I'll differentiate between the two. But right now, we're just specifically, I'm directing you to the Johnson County Sheriff's Office website, which is out of Olathe, Kansas. All right. So when you go to that website and you do pretty much a name search, and again, this is all public information. You guys can access this and fact check me if you like. You'll come up to this. And let me share with you exactly what I'm looking at. Share screen. There we go. All right. Let me kind of scroll down here a bit. So you guys should be looking at what I'm looking at. All right, there we go. That's a lot easier. So if you pay attention to the kind of square box there, kind of towards the right-hand side of the screen, you're going to see where it says under bond or next to bond amount and bond type, you'll see, and drum roll please, under jail disposition, it says bonded. So the answer to everybody's question, it does appear that Trina Golden is out of jail now or out of custody. Okay. Now, we're going to look at some other things because the next question is going to be, well, do they dismiss the case or is she just bonded out? Well, I already kind of cheated. I peeked a bit. Okay. I didn't get too much into her case information, so we're going to do that together. But I had a peek. Okay. And it does appear, based on what I saw, and we'll look at it again together, that it just looks like she bonded out. Okay. Case is still active. As a matter of fact, it looks like she picked up a few charges while she was in jail. Correct me if I'm wrong in chat, but I'm gonna when I direct you to pretty much the case information specifically to the charge having to do with the distribution of drugs leading to a death charge. That's going to be the first one you see on the list there. It appears that she may have picked up a couple of new charges while she was in jail. Okay. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99.9% sure the way I'm reading this is it does appear that she picked up 2 new charges while she was in jail. Okay. So let's just look at this sheet together one more time. And the reason I'm saying that is right now, and just pay attention, that way it doesn't seem too confusing when we get into the case information. Just remember that currently she's being charged with 3 charges. Okay, so there's pretty much, let's see here, 3 different case numbers. Okay, there's one for the distribution of drugs / death charge, and then we have 2 probation violation charges. Okay, remember they had a pretty much extradite her from California back to, I guess, Kansas to extradite her, okay? And at that time, she was on probation, okay? And so that's why she's got those violations, all right? Let's see here. Give me just 1 second here. And we're going to jump over to the case information, okay? So that's going to give us a lot more information. That's going to tell us exactly when she bonded out, which appears it was on the 18th, based on what I saw on this page that we were just looking at from the Sheriff's Department or the inmate roster sheet. But let me just check something else here really quick. Okay, yeah. Yep. All right, so we are going to jump. Insel Army asks, can you see if I'm right now? Well, we'll see. We'll see what it says. Based on what I saw, I don't think it gives the information. It does tell us who the bonding company was, but let's look at it together and see. All right. Okay, so let's jump over that case information. All right. And that's the reason why I was telling you to kind of take a look at those charges again, because it gets a little confusing here, because just under the distribution of drugs charge, that's where you see these two new charges. And I want you to see that they are separate. They're different, okay? As a matter of fact, the reason I know that these were picked up while she was in jail was because you see the date and you see it right here. So when we click under the charge, which is case number 22CR03438, which this is the charge for the distribution of drugs / death. When you click on that now, you'll see that there's two new counts on there, okay? These weren't on there before. And as a matter of fact, you can see that they're dated August 31st, okay? She was incarcerated as of January of this year, 2023. So I'm assuming, because it says use of communication facility, I have a feeling that has to do with using like some type of communication device, a cell phone, tablet, who knows, that was probably prohibited. Again, I'm just assuming, okay? I don't know yet. And again, I may be wrong about all this, but just based on what I'm reading, and you guys can see it with me, I'm assuming that these were picked up while she was in jail. So that's what I wanted to show you. That was the first thing, okay? So that's when we just click on that one charge. Remember, she's got bonded out of 3 charges. This one was the one that was, let's see here. I think the amount on this one was $100,000. So this first charge came with the $100,000 bond amount, okay? The violation probations each had, there was 2 of them, each came with a $10,000 bond amount. So pretty much she was looking at $120,000, or 10% of that would be $12,000, okay? So I'm assuming somebody came up with $12,000 and they bonded her out, okay? She almost was in jail almost did a 1-year stint, because she was incarcerated as of January of this year. She would have been going into January of next year, 1 year. So pretty much they bonded her out like, a month prior to her next hearing, which, it doesn't mean anything, because it doesn't mean like they were going to let her out just because she had her next hearing. So, it does give her, I guess, a chance to enjoy some freedom until she goes through the system and possibly gets sentenced. Again, she is assumed, not guilty at this time. Until, again, she goes through the process and is found either guilty or not guilty. But as of right now, she appears to be out on, her own. She was bonded out. And to give you more information on that, let's go here. So if we click, and again, this is all public information that you guys can access. If we click here to where it says case history, this is what's going to give us a little bit more information, okay? Again, if you're on your phones, if you go from vertical to horizontal mode and then go to full screen, you should be able to see all this. But again, I'll read this with you. But you will see at the very top, okay, this gives us kind of the docket notes for this case. You will see where it says 12/18/2023, surety bond posted, which that means she was bonded out through a bonding company or agency. There it is, Heartland Bail Bonds, LLC. So for the person that was asking if I knew who bonded her out, I don't know who did, but we know the company that did, okay? So it looks like she was bonded out on December 18, 2023. That is according to the notes. Let's see here. I see where that was the November 30th hearing, which we were able to actually show. That was a Zoom hearing. And you can actually see that through, if you go back through the replays. And actually, they made it pretty easy now. I think it's only on desktop version, but you can actually search the channel now. So if you just type in Trina Golden, you'll actually see where we've actually featured 2 of her live court coverage cases as they were happening while she was in court. So you can check out her last hearing, which was from November 30th. But she is scheduled for a hearing come, let's go to the calendar. I know we said it was going to be January 10th, or excuse me, no, pretrial conference was February 21st. But with the other charges, she's got December 28th. She's got a scheduling conference. She's got another one for January 10th. And then we start pretrial conference February 21st. And then they have the jury trial scheduled from the 26th all the way through March 1st. It's pretty much the allotted slots they've made available on the court calendar for that jury trial. What I haven't had a chance to do is check out these other charges. Let's see if it'll let us click on them. And those were pertaining to the ones I'm assuming she picked up while she was in incarceration or in jail. Let's go to charges again. Yeah, it's not letting me click on anything here. But I'll look in further into that. But based on what I'm reading, that's what I'm assuming, okay? Let's see where it goes to other cases. Okay, let me see which these ones are associated. So we already looked at the 22 CR 033438, which was the distribution of drugs / death charge. And then we've got the 2 probation violation charges. One ends in 1993, the other one in 1869. So what we're looking at, I see the 1993 and the 1869. So let's click on the 1993. Oh, wow. Interesting. What is this? Okay, this is the probation violation. That's so weird because look at this one says use of communication facility, but this is dated back in 2015. See, that's what I'm saying. I got to look into that. So I don't want to assume that's what happened, but because that's weird. You know what? Let's not assume that that's what happened. I want to take that back. Because I think that I think what they did is I think they tied in her 2 probation violations and they're showing it on that same case. That's like I said, I need to look into that. And that's now based on what I'm seeing here. I think that's what her probation violation has to do with that charge of the use of a communication facility. But it's just weird because it's showing that she picked up that charge. Like I said, let's go back here. Let me check that out really quick again. Other cases. Go back here. Oops. There it is. August 31st is when those are dated. So let me see something here. This will help me figure this out right here. So if those are dated August 31st, let me see what the date is on those original charges, which looks like they're stemming from 2015. So we go to the 93 one. I need to look into it, that's for sure. I can't really say yay or nay on that one. SoCal! I'm coming, SoCal! I just saw you on the phone here. And oh shit, I missed Oh No first. Oh no! Here we go! Oh shit! Oh no, you are an official member of the OG squad, my friend! Although you've always been an OG. Let me just move my little hot chocolate here so I don't do a hot chocolate bomb. Literally a hot chocolate bomb. Oh no, this gavel slam goes out to you. Welcome to the OG club, my friend. Spam them if you got them, my friends. And then we've got SoCal. SoCal with the $5 super chat that reads, may the 19-year-old who passed RIP and pray justice is served for her. Absolutely, SoCal, RIP. And thank you so much for your support, my friend. This gavel slam goes out to you. Spam them if you got them. So I will check into that, okay? Again, this is all just new stuff I'm reading with you guys just right now. So, I need a night to kind of comprehend this. Tomorrow I can make calls and figure things out. But, these charges, the probation violations look like they're stemming from charges all the way back from 2015, which makes sense, right? You already sentenced, they sentenced you to probation, and then she violated it, okay? But I mean, damn, that would be a pretty, how long was she on probation for? So I need to see, but again, those apparently what I'm looking at, what looks like 2 new charges, which were picked up while she was incarcerated, those are dated, August of 2023. She was incarcerated in January of 2023. See where I'm going with that? All right. Oh, hold on. Let's see something. Armstrong, I thought, I remember that too, okay? Because it's been a while since I've, looked at all the details of this case. And I do remember something to have to do with the communication with the devices. I remember when they were talking about some of the case details, remember? So that's what I'm saying. It does make sense, that it would have to do with the original charges, which were the probation violation. But if let's see here, the communication, wait, I get what you mean. God damn, well, why does she have so much of the same type of fucking charge? Well, I guess this kind of looks like a pattern, you know what I mean? So, well, I see where you're going with that. No. So what Armstrong's saying is, and it makes sense, is in one of the court hearings, and again, I'd have to go back, okay? And that's why I'm going to do this tonight or tomorrow morning, since, now we're getting into this coverage now. And we've got news now that we need to follow up with. But what Armstrong is saying is when and I remember it from one of the past court hearings, okay, that we listened to, but they mentioned the use of a communication device, which, cell phone, which has to do with the making of the, supposed alleged drug deal or, incident, okay? I remember that because they were trying to tie in. I remember her defense was trying to say, I remember because they were trying to kick that out as evidence. Yes, there we go. Because the defense was trying to say pretty much you couldn't tie in that was her call. I remember that. So that makes very much sense that they added those charges to that case. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. See, that's why I love you, chat. That's why I love you guys, all right? I don't know it all the times, okay? I'm just a news reporter. I'm not a lawyer. We got it. There we go, Armstrong. Exactly. Booyah. All right. So, what do they call that again? I'm going to retract the statement that those were charges picked up while she was incarcerated. I mean, technically, I guess she was in jail while they added those 2 charges, technically, but they weren't having to do with the use of a device while she was in jail, which is something I was, kind of leading on to. So I'm going to retract that. It appears that that has to do with that case, being that those were charges they added in addition once it got brought up. Thank you, Armstrong. And I think as we were figuring that out, SoCal just gifted 5 memberships. SoCal, thank you so much. Oh, shit. Okay, sorry. I thought I just knocked over my coffee. I was going to say, hold on. SoCal, thank you so much for gifting those 5 memberships to the jury. Oh, yes. And welcome to 5 new members of the jury. And thanks, SoCal, for those 5 memberships. And spam them if you got them. And to those 5 new members, guess what? You get to use all those cool-ass emojis you see everybody using. And you get to check out the members-only tab. And you now get to check out the members-only holiday party that's going to be coming up very soon. So, SoCal, thank you again so much. And welcome, everybody, to our 5 new members. Let's welcome them the right way. And SoCal, this gavel slam goes out to you, my friend. Spam them if you got them, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, I'm glad we figured that one out. That lets me sleep better tonight. All right. And one last thing I got to check out. Wait a second. Thank you so much. We just received a donation through Cashapp. And oh no, I appreciate it. Thank you for that reminder. It was to check that comment that Armstrong had made in regards to the charges we're talking about right now. So I appreciate you looking out for me. And thank you so much for your donation and your support, my friend. This gavel slam goes out to you. Spam them if you got them, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no! Sorry. It's just hard not to. All right. What up, Dreamology? Ooh, I'm jealous. Some edibles. You're going to be sleeping good tonight. NJCourts, look at Instagram again. I sure will. Oh, well. So thank you so much. And see, that's one thing. It looks like, so what somebody was pointing out to me in Instagram, it appears that Trina may be actively now in Pets Chat, which means if that's the case, Trina, if you come to watching this either live or as a replay, being that this is your coverage and being that you now have the opportunity to speak on this on your behalf, if you'd like to speak on your behalf in reference to this case or charges, I will give you that opportunity. You can reach out to me either through Instagram or through email. If one of my mods wouldn't mind posting those links up, I'd appreciate that. And I will be more than happy to give you your opportunity to do that if you'd like to come up on panel and do so. If not, hey, no worries. We'll see you in court. All right, everybody, let's continue on. So I'm glad we got that figured out. And again, thank you, Armstrong, for your assistance on that. And then, so that means I don't even have to look into the other 2 things because we already got it figured out. So yay, see, that's awesome. So there's your breaking news, okay? Pretty much we've learned that she bonded out. Let's go back to your notes here really quick so we can look at the dates coming up one more time. So that way I need to write these down. But either way, as promised, and we're going to start this for next year, as a matter of fact, we're going to have a nice court calendar, and I'm going to have this available as a digital version as well that I can actually send to people, or I got to figure out pretty much what's the easiest way to, pretty much get it out to where it's accessible to you guys. But, you guys are going to have access to the same calendar that I do. That way you can check up on all these dates because we got a lot of them coming up from now through February. All right. I mean, this case alone has got a bunch of dates already, okay? So let's go back to that. Case history. So there's that case history. Again, that shows us she was bonded out on the 18th. Looks like apparently she's already on the internet. Already doing her thing in Peb's chat, apparently. And yeah, there you go. $10,000 bond. So we were close. What do we say? About 12,000 on 120. So it looks like they bonded her out on $10,000. And going to the calendar, it appears that we've got coming up, let's see, December 28th, scheduling conference. Then another one on January 10th. Where's the one that had the, let's see here, had the more detailed schedule on it. Oh, that's why. Hold on. Let me go to the main charge here. That's why. All right, let's go to the calendar here. There you go. This is the one I wanted to look at. So, yeah, so scheduling conference on the 28th, another one on January the 10th, pretrial conference February 21st. That's going into next year. The one on January 10th obviously is going on to next year. And then they've got the jury trial scheduled from February 26th pretty much through March 1st. All right. So there is your update. NJ, are we okay if we announce that you're live and somebody else is live? Okay, hold on. NJ, are we okay if we announce that you're live? And NJ, are we okay if we announce that you're live and somebody else is live? We're okay if you're live and somebody else is live. Yeah, that's fine. You can do that, Anio. Sorry, it took me a second to figure out what you were asking there. You're more than welcome to announce that, Anio. And thank you for asking. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's your update, ladies and gentlemen. So pretty simple and easy. Based on the obviously the two things here. First thing we looked at was the Johnson County Sheriff's Office inmate search, right? That brought us to this page, lovely little page here. Ooh, that picture, man. That's a mugshot to not forget right there. Now, one thing I want to know is if there's any new pictures, if anybody's seen, if Trina goes live, I wonder if she's still, how she's doing. Because I know when she was in her last court hearing, it looks like she had something as far as like something medically going on because she was in the use of a wheelchair. Again, I don't know her medical history. I don't know why she was using a wheelchair for. But I'm again, maybe that's something she can address if she does want to come up and address anything in reference to her court case. But I know a lot of people, when we were watching that last hearing, were wondering what happened, because the last time we had seen her live, she had never been in a wheelchair before. And then come to find out something may have happened, I don't know, while she was incarcerated, that, medically, made her now have to use a wheelchair or mobile device or use of a mobile, I don't know how you use it. I call them a wheelchair, mobile instrument. But I know a lot of people were wondering, what was going on with her medically with that. So again, maybe that's something she can address. Oh, because I went to Pev's chat, announced that even though I didn't really know Trina, I know that NJ. Oh, I got you. Cool. Thanks, Annie. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm sure she'll catch wind of this this breaking news. I'm sure she will. I know her friend Becky has actually commented once or twice on one of the live streams, and it was weird because she commented and then she deleted it. And the only reason I know she commented it because when you use YouTube Studio, which is the other application I use, even though people may delete their comments, it never deletes it off of there. So although you guys can't see it, I still was able to see it. So I know Becky, which is her friend, a good friend of hers apparently still, based on that post, is, aware of my channel. So I'm sure Trina will pretty much probably catch wind of it somehow, that we've started coverage on her. So like I said, we are a media channel. I do want to give her the opportunity to speak on her behalf about this case. Absolutely. Like they say, there's always two sides to a story. All right, everybody, but that's pretty much it. I appreciate you guys taking the time to join me on this breaking news update. It is Wednesday night, right? Tomorrow's Thursday. Well, technically, it is already Thursday for my friends on the East Coast, so I appreciate my East Coast homies for staying up late with me, all right? For my West Coast homies, about 9 o'clock-ish, about 10, 11-ish for us in the middle. So, again, thank you guys for, staying up late with me. I am going to go back to using my little snoozing device here and get some sleep. And again, thank you, Ono, so much for this. It works great. But, yeah, I'm going to work on some more of my beauty sleep. As you can see, I need plenty of it. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. So I think last time we talked, okay, because in case you're just joining us now and didn't know, but we actually had a midweek court news update earlier today. I wasn't even planning on going live tonight, but that's why I always say keep those notifications on because I don't even know how many breaking news updates we've had already, okay? And they come at any time of the day or night, okay? And believe me, because we've had them at many different times of the day or night. That's why I say that. So I appreciate everybody that has those notifications on. I appreciate everybody that slams those thumbs up always. Thank you guys. It helps a lot tremendously. At least I think it does. Tells me that we're doing a good job on the channel, so I appreciate it. But again, thank you guys for joining me this evening. Thank you to my mods for all your hard work. I want to say thank you to everybody that supported the channel all year long. Okay, we're closing up I think we complete a 1 year. We may have already completed our 1 year anniversary. If not, it is pretty much 1 year as soon as we finish this month. But yeah, about 1 year as far as with the court news channel itself. Okay. The channel started as a clip channel, but the court news portion of it, I think we're celebrating our 1 year coming just as we come over the years here coming into 2024. So I want to thank all the OGs. I mean, we had Subaru for turning 8 months, okay, an 8-month OG. All right. I want to say thank you to everybody, for all your support all year long. Everybody's support today. Welcome to all the new members. SoCal. Yes, I sure can. We can definitely do a name off for you. And SoCal, thank you so much for that $5 super chat that reads, can you name everyone in jail currently, please? LOL. You got it. But first, SoCal, let me give you a gavel slam as a way to say thank you, my friend, for all your support. Spam them if you got them, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we finished it. Perfect ending to the gavel this evening. So, should I do it in the fashion of you've got Prancer and Dancer and Comet and Vixen. You've got Ski Mask. You've got Hampton and Cheeto, not Trina. But do you recall the most wanted of them all? Who should we pick? I was going to go Ski Mask. I have to go with that, but he's already in jail, so we can't go that route. So, you've got Ski Mask Andy. Damn, I almost won. You've got Ski Mask, you got Hampton, you got Cheeto, not Trina. All right, but for reals. Okay, so let's think this through. Again, these are people we've covered, okay? I can't speak on all the IRL streamers out there, just the people we've covered. We've got spending Christmas in, pretty much we call it spending Christmas in jail edition, right? And hold on. Let me answer before you leave. We're going to definitely be shouting out a Cash App that I've just received. A huge shout out to that. But SoCal, to answer your question, my friend, pretty much spending the holidays in jail. We've got Ski Mask Andy. We've got Hampton Brandon. We just learned today that Cheeto is going to be spending Christmas Eve and possibly getting out on Christmas Day, according to the court case paperwork we saw today. Looked like that last incident he got in trouble with, the one that we showed the clip on, ended up giving him 6 days in jail. And good catch on, again, chat for catching that. All right. So I think that's 3 people that we're covering. We thought we would have said Trina, but looks like she got out for the holidays. So I think about three people that we've covered right now are currently in jail, with a lot more facing the possibility of going to jail. Don't forget that. Now, I want to say a huge thank you. And you know what? I'm going to be thanking in the form of the polar plunge. That's going to be happening Saturday. I'm also going to be doing a huge thank you. I don't care how my arm feels. I guess that polar plunge hopefully will ice it down nicely. Okay. I'm going to be thanking every single one of those people that I owe a crab dance to. Okay. And you know who you are. And tonight is another one of those nights. Okay. Because we, the NJCourts channel, has just received a $50 Cash App donation from the Black Widow channel that says, Merry Christmas! Black Widow channel. Hold on. Let me get the gavel put together. And again, I hope you're going to make it for the polar plunge, because I will be saying an extra special thank you that day to you and all the other people that I owe crab dances to, because had I not had this injury, I'd be crab dancing like a maniac right now. You know it. I know we owe Go-Girl one recently. This gavel slam goes out to you. And to my members of the jury, you spam them if you got them, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you, Black Widow channel, for that $50 Cash App donation. And Merry Christmas to you, my friend. That one launched pretty far. You know what? I need another camera. We'll work on that next year, too. We need another camera view so that way you can see the launch of the gavel, man. That one went far. That one was for you, Black Widow channel. And I know while that was going on, hold on, I missed another one. Super Roofer with the $2 super chat that reads, maybe you should try to interview Trina. Super Roofer, you were already reading my mind, my friend. Thank you so much for your support. Hold on, Super Roofer. Let me put my gavel back together. Actually, Saturday is going to be an exciting day, because Saturday we're going to do the polar plunge. We're going to have the thanking of the everybody. I'm going to call it like the crab dance festival. And Saturday we're going to be purchasing, we can actually do it together if you guys want, our ticket to the MGL court case down in Georgia. All right? Because we've definitely met the goal to at least get one way there, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully round trip. And that's why I want to do that early, so we can take advantage of the cheaper airline prices. But Saturday, we will do all this together, my friends. And it'll be a fun day, and I can't wait. But Roofer, I right now, as you heard before, I will gladly, if that individual would like to do an interview, I will gladly host it. And thank you much for your support, my friend. This gavel slam goes out to you. Spam them if you got them. And then SoCal. Oh, wait, hold on. Got SoCal taken care of. We did the naming of the people in jail. And then, oh, no. Oh, yes, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. But do you recall the most wanted, the most horriblest piece of shit of them all. Jimmy the Christian wackadoodle. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. I forgot Jimmy the Christian. Thank you for reminding me about that. Another individual that we're covering that will be spending the holidays in jail. And Anna, thank you so much for your support, my friend. This gavel slam goes out to you. All right. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. And I think we're good. Jump back to chat here. Okay. Thank you, Black Widow channel. I appreciate that. I was reading some of your comments. So, my friends, Saturday, unless there's some other breaking news, will be the next time you'll see me, okay? We'll plan on doing the polar plunge. Saturday morning is supposed to be one of the coldest mornings down here in southern New Mexico. We're looking at about 35 degrees. We did a earlier testing of the water today, and it was reading at about 45 degrees, okay? That's cold enough for me, all right? But assuming that it's going to be in the morning, assuming that it, had the night to get nice and cold, I think it's going to be about in that 30 degrees. I think that's acceptable as a polar plunge. As a matter of fact, let's Google search that. Let's see. Acceptable temperature range for a polar plunge. They even had in New Mexico. Let's see. How cold is the water on a polar plunge? Let's share this tab. We need 20 bags of ice to put in the water before. Kelly says, NJCourts controller has AC's worker now. Oh, I heard, I don't know, are you talking about, hold on, I heard there was, something was going around saying that, and again, I don't know where this information came from, if it was her saying it herself, but, and again, I don't know if this is what you're referring to, Kelly, but I know that there is some type of info going around that supposedly that Child Protective Services is now getting involved with her, having to do with I guess her, pleading guilty to and admitting that she did, her child was injured because of her fault, in the accident, alleged accident, I guess we'll call it at this point yet. Is that what okay, I think that's what you were maybe referring to. Yeah, I heard about that. I'm going to look into that a bit. Again, I've just barely heard about that news. I don't know where it comes from or what source it's from so that I can verify that, because it does have to do with the court case a bit, Again, if it was anything else, to do with anything, not my business. But because that it has the possibility of having to do with the outcome of this court case she's dealing with now, I will definitely verify some of that info if I can. What up, Wandering Spirit? NJ, estás loco? I know, man. I'm mucho loco, my friend. But let's see here. It says, how cold is the water on a polar plunge? The temperature of the waters that we plunge into on Lindblad expeditions, National Geographic Voyagers, varies quite a bit depending on location and season. But a safe bet is that the water is going to be between 35 and 45 degrees Fahrenheit. There you go, my friends. I think that makes me fall under the acceptable range of the polar plunge temperature. Oh, I know, hippie music girl. I know to my East Coast friends, this is sissy shit, okay? But it's something that I've been talking about. It's something that I owe. So I mean, now, hey, if I was on the East Coast right now, I'd be more than happy to try it out there. But I got to work with what I got. So what I got with is South New Mexico water. Okay, more specifically, South New Mexico dirty pool water. Stick says, come do it in Canada. Oh, yeah, fuck that, man. I'm going to have a paramedic there to fucking pump some fucking life back into you know what. What up, Carice? New member of the jury. Welcome, Carice. And you need to say thank you to SoCal, Carice. That is who I believe gifted you that membership this evening. Oh, Canada. Hey, it's definitely going to be in the works. I got to get a passport first. All right. So I think we fall under the range of polar plunge requirements. So check. So looks like we will have a go then, unless see, here's the great thing about a polar plunge. It doesn't matter how the weather is, because the worse the weather is, the better the polar plunge, right? So regardless of how the weather is, there will be no excuse, unless I'm just not on this world again, which let's pray that doesn't happen. Well, not again. It's not like I reincarnated before. Or maybe I have. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, assuming that I'm still alive, okay, on Saturday, you shall see me next, unless there's some other breaking news, Saturday morning, and I'll put the notifications out nice and early on Friday, probably a nice big old community post about it. But we will have a polar plunge. And again, that polar plunge, if there's any donation, again, I'm not asking for donations, okay? But if any donations come through that whole day, doesn't even matter if it's through that polar plunge. That day, I'm dedicating all donations, and 100%, not no 5-10% shit. 100% of all donations that day on Saturday are going to go to either a nonprofit that we're going to pick here locally that I can just, on live stream or however, I'm not trying to stream this, but just to show you guys proof that I did use the money for that. We can donate to something here, or if it's easier, we can just do it online, okay, to a nonprofit that we all agree on. And that's what we're going to do on Saturday. So do something good before the end of the year. All right. So we're going to plan that for Saturday. And then that's going to be for everybody. That'll be a fun day for everybody. Then we're going to have on Christmas Eve, we're going to have during the day, not nighttime. That's going to be for family time. During the day, we're going to have kind of like a little holiday celebration hangout actually, you know what? I think we said nighttime. No, we're going to do it kind of like early day to night, right when it turns night, not too late. And the reason I say that's because if you want to join me, we're going to go look at lights. Again, especially if you have nothing else going on, you want to hang out with me, you're more than welcome to. So we'll do that Christmas Eve. I will be taking Christmas Day off to hang out with the familia. And then we'll be back on probably getting started with the midweek coverage or something, that Tuesday or Wednesday. All right. But again, any breaking news comes up between now and then, I will break that for you, my friends. So unless that happens, we shall see you on Saturday. And again, I'll post all those notifications out on Instagram. I'll post them out on community tab. I'll post it out as maybe even like a little short video. All right, we'll get it hyped up. All right, my friends. Thank you for joining me again this evening. Again, thank you for everybody's kind support this evening. Welcome to all the new members of the jury. And again, Black Widow channel, really appreciate all your support and continued support very much, my friend. And to everybody this evening, I appreciate your support. And again, to all those that I owe a crab dance to, Black Widow channel being one of them, we will be handling the payback of that on Saturday. I don't care how the arm is feeling and back. So update for some of you as what's going on. I pretty much pinched a nerve. That's as simple as it goes. So it started as really bad back pain and neck pain. And now it's pretty much back pain's gone, neck pain's pretty much gone. But what's happening now is I just got this really killer pain on my left arm, not the arm that I'm whacking the gavel. Luckily, it's my left one because I'm a righty. Sorry, it's a joke. But in all seriousness, my left arm is the side that's pinched. So the left arm is what hurts. It just, you get that just sharp pain. And right now, my pointer finger is numb, okay? Can't feel it. And that's what I don't like, all right? So that's the pain that I'm talking about. It's just sissy pain, nothing too serious. But, they tell me if, I'm doing a bunch of dancing and acting crazy, I'm just going to like, agitate it more and I need to let it rest. But either way, I don't care because it's going to be almost the end of the year and I have to pay my dues back, okay? I have to say thank you, all right? So Crab Dance Festival festivities will be happening as soon as I guess I rewarm myself up from the polar plunge. But Saturday is going to be a fun day. Let's just put it that way, all right? We have polar plunge. We have the Festival of Crab Dances. Yeah, let's name it that. We'll start off with the polar plunge. Then we'll work our way to the Festival of Crab Dances. And then we'll finish it off with something else fun. Yeah, no, we'll have a good time Saturday, I promise. All right, I look forward to seeing you guys there. And again, if there's any breaking news between then and now, I will break it for you. Otherwise, have a good night, my friends. Don't forget to check your six, keep your head on a swivel, and most importantly, love somebody, please. We need some more of that, especially during these holidays, man. It's getting crazy on those YouTube streets, and I don't know why, especially during this holiday season. Jeez Louise. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good one. Stay safe. If I don't see you guys, especially some of y'all that might be traveling, doing your own thing, maybe taking some time off the tubes to enjoy your holiday, hey, enjoy your holiday season. We'll see you either on the next one, next year, or whenever you decide to come back and say hi, all right? But to those that will be joining me on this Saturday, we shall see you on Saturday, my friends. Have a good night. Love you guys. Peace. And for sure, because I'm going to bed, there ain't no more breaking news. Well, you never know. There could be. There could be. But assuming there's not, NJCourts is officially out. That was a good one. Of here. Laters, my friends. Peace.